and welcome to another round of They Said What with Mama's Uncut, where we talk about all of the celebrity gossip we've covered on our website. Again, we got Lisa and Mindy. You guys ready to talk some celebrity stories?
Of course.
All right, let's go. All right. So this kind of leads into our third question too, and it's that another celebrity has come forward, and I'm super appreciative of these celebrities because I think for a while there, celebrities were sharing this narrative like it's trolls, we don't listen to them, we don't read the comments, like, you know, they're just jealous, nobodies, yada yada yada. But I think it's important for celebrities to come out and say, no, like it does bother us. We are humans and we need to stop doing this. We're not just ignoring you anymore because Jessie James Decker, she's a country singer, just found out that there is an entire Reddit thread dedicated to ripping her apart, talking about her weight gain, how they hate her music, all of this kind of stuff. So it was actually a thread that was sent to her. So she had no idea that this existed. And so this is kind of twofold. One is, why are we using these threads? Like Reddit was meant to be like a helpful kind of social media platform where you talk about certain things and get advice from other people. Now it's becoming just this slanderous place where you can create threads dedicated to Jessie James Decker and what you hate about her. And also, do we think this person who sent it to Jessie James Decker should have actually sent it to her? Because she probably could have gone her whole life not knowing this existed.
Yeah. That's exactly what I thought. Is if a friend sent that to me, I'd be like, what the crap is your problem?
Yeah.
Of course stuff like that exists. It probably does for other celebrities too, but that does not mean that they should be seeing that. What you said at the beginning, they are human beings. If someone yelled something terrible at you, I don't care who you are, if you're the queen, if you're the biggest, if you're Angelina Jolie, I don't care who you are, you're going to feel that in your soul because you're a human still. I don't buy the whole, oh, they're celebrities, they have so much money, we can say what we want about them. That is stupid, and people need to be accountable for what they say.
Yeah.
Well, so a couple things. I agree with you guys on the friend. Like, if she wanted to find this thread, she just had to Google herself. There's a reason people don't Google themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I don't Google myself because I know it's out there. If I did, like, there's stuff on me that used to be on Glassdoor, and there actually was a Facebook page for the former Rock You of all these former employees. I mean, the stuff that was said about me on this stuff, in this group was amazing. And every so often, and I always pretty much took it in stride and just like laughed it off because, I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
But like, get a life. Don't you have something better to do with your time than rip me a new one because, we didn't have enough money to pay bonuses one year or it was, well, we can not pay bonuses or we can cut your job. Which one would you prefer, right? Like there's all sorts of things that happen to people. And like, yeah, if she's not Googling herself, then she probably doesn't want to know, and just don't even go there.
Yeah. And she also pointed out in her response to this thread that, she has a young daughter that she's raising. And the fact that we do put so much weight into celebrities gaining weight, and that's a bad thing. And they're not, picture perfect all the time. And she made the point, like, I hope my daughter one day doesn't grow up and find this thread and look at what people are saying about their mother and think, oh my God, I look like my mother did back when this thread started. Like, am I this horrible person as well that everyone is saying my mom was? So I think a lot of people just don't think of the repercussions. Like, kids, just not even her kids in general use Reddit. So now they're seeing this and seeing Jessie James Decker, mind you, is like 5 foot, maybe weighs 100 and some pounds. Like, she is a small girl. And the fact that people are calling her fat, that's really traumatizing to people who weigh more than her. Yeah. Like, I got a good 75 pounds on Jessie James Decker. Like, do I need to go like crash diet and things like that? Like, teenagers are going to see that and be like, oh my God. And this is how like bigger issues start.
Totally true. It's an obsession in our society, and I hate it because I got to a point in my life where I was restricting what I was eating because I wanted to be a certain size, and I had to get okay with the fact that, like, you know, if I eat like a normal human, I'm going to be this size, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just really hard to mentally take in. And I can't even imagine if I was being scrutinized to the level that these celebrities were. I would never Google myself. It's got to be hard though. They've got to want to know. Think of the Kardashians, right? Granted, they are not perfect people, but people say terrible things about them.
Oh yeah, terrible.
Terrible. And I do not agree with that at all. But they have to see it, right? If it were me, I'd be like, listen, I'm going to pay someone to do this, and I never want to see what anyone's saying about me. Like, your job is to be my filter and not let the like terrible people in, but because I just wouldn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh God, like, no need to hear it. I promise. Like,
there's nothing positive. There's no benefits to letting that stuff into your mind. No benefits.
No.
Agreed.
Stop Googling yourself.
Yeah.
Lisa.
I do not Google. I never Google myself unless there's only one time I will Google myself if I need a photo for something, right? So like if I'm out raising money or if we have a pitch deck to do and I need a photo of me, there's like plenty of them online, so I'll go pull from that. But I only go to images. I do not read anything about me. Like it is simply to get a picture and move on.
I can say when you guys were doing the business deal and Alex told me about you, I Googled you, Lisa. I didn't see any of the bad stuff though, but I Googled you. I was like, who is this person I'm going to work for who I've never met before?
Yeah, I think the Glassdoor stuff has now fallen off. It's too old and uninteresting.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all we got for you guys. We'll see you next week.